All right, excuse me. We ready, John? Call to order tonight's meeting of the Hammond Capital Improvement Board. Please rise and join with me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We get a roll call, please.
Emerson.
Here.
Moore.
Here.
Muta. Prieto.
Here.
Rakos.
Here.
Salinas.
Here.
Button.
Here. Let the record reflect that there are 6 present in chambers and 1 absent. Board, you should have received in your packet the meeting minutes for the last meeting, which was October 21st. The chair would entertain a motion to approve.
So moved. Second.
It's been moved by Councilman Salinas, seconded by Commissioner Prieto, to approve the meeting minutes for October 21st, 2024. Is there any discussion? Any discussion? Any discussion? Roll call on the motion.
Emerson.
Yes.
Moore.
Yes.
Muta. Prieto.
Yes.
Rakos.
Yes.
Salinas.
Yes.
Button.
Yes, motion carries 6 in favor and no dissent. Next item on the agenda is a report on the work study session. Immediately prior to this meeting, we had a brief discussion on action items for this evening's meeting. Any other discussion? Any other discussion? Next item on the agenda is item 6, funding. Any report for us tonight, Megan?
No report tonight, Mr. President.
Okay, thank you kindly. Next item on the agenda is item 7, matter from mayors, council, and other departments. Anybody from those entities wishing to address this board at this time? Seeing none, item 8 is old business. Does anyone have any old business? None. Item 9 is new business. Item 9A is a funding allocation number 218, HAST signage and striping project with Hawk Enterprises in the amount of $406.40. Chair would entertain a motion to approve.
Make a motion to approve. Second.
It's been moved by Commissioner Prieto, seconded by Councilman Emerson for the subject funding allocation. Is there any discussion? This is just a nominal amount of additional signage and striping on the project around the Hammond Academy of Science and Technology. Is there any other discussion? Any other discussion? Roll call on the motion.
Emerson.
Yes.
Moore.
Yes.
Muta. Prieto.
Yes.
Rakos.
Yes.
Salinas.
Yes.
Button.
Yes, motion carries 6 in favor, no dissent. Item 9B is a funding allocation number 219, repave Erie Lackawanna Trail that's design with First Group Engineering in the amount of $19,800. Chair would entertain a motion for approval.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved by Commissioner Moore, seconded by Councilman Rakos to approve the subject funding allocation. Is there any discussion? At the request of the administration, we're looking at repaving one of the oldest multi-use paths in the city of Hammond. It's in very poor condition in many areas due to root intrusion and failure of the asphalt. This would take us to a bid. So it's a pretty reasonable price considering the contract documents that need to be prepared. Is there any other discussion? Any other discussion? Roll call on the motion.
Emerson.
Yes.
Moore.
Yes.
Muta. Prieto.
Yes.
Rakos.
Yes.
Salinas.
Yes.
Button.
Yes, motion carries 6 in favor and no dissent. Next item is item 9D. Item 9C, funding allocation number 220, Kennedy Avenue reconstruction, 164th Place to 169th Street, supplemental construction engineering with Lockmuller Group in the amount of $41,500. The chair would entertain a motion to approve.
I make the motion. Second.
It's been moved by Councilman Rakos, seconded by Councilman Salinas for the subject funding allocation. Is there any discussion? This is for supplemental construction engineering. Project's gone more than 6 months past its completion date, and this helps to pay the engineer for all the coordination efforts to try to get this project completed. Is there any other discussion? Any other discussion? Roll call on the motion.
Emerson,
Yes.
Moore,
Yes.
Muda, Prieto,
Yes.
Rakos,
Yes.
Salinas,
Yes.
Button.
Yes, motion carries 6 in favor and no dissent. Item 9D is a funding allocation number 221, Marble Street reconstruction, change order number 2 with Milestone Contractors North in the amount of $13,323. Chair would entertain a motion to approve.
Make a motion? Second.
It's been moved by Commissioner Prieto, seconded by Councilman Emerson for the subject funding allocation. Is there any discussion? This project took additional time, which required additional maintenance of traffic because NIPSCO had some relocations that took 2 months to complete. And there was supplemental patchwork that was needed to complete the paving on that project. Is there any other discussion? Any other discussion? Roll call on the motion.
Emerson,
Yes.
Moore,
Yes.
Muda, Prieto,
Yes.
Rakos,
Yes.
Salinas,
Yes.
Button.
Yes, motion carries 6 in favor and no dissent. Item 9E is a funding allocation number 222, the 7500 and 7600 block of Van Buren Street resurfacing, change order number 1 with Milestone Contractors North in the amount of $31,704.32. Chair would entertain a motion to approve.
So moved. Second.
It's been moved by Councilman Emerson, seconded by Councilman Salinas for the subject funding allocation. Is there any discussion? This was for additional tree removal and sewer repairs on the 75 and 7600 blocks of Van Buren. Is there any other discussion? Any other discussion? Roll call on the motion.
Emerson,
Yes.
Moore,
Yes.
Muda, Prieto,
Yes.
Rakos,
Yes.
Salinas,
Yes.
Button.
Yes, motion carries 6 in favor and no dissent. Is there any other new business? The chair wishes to congratulate Mr. Muda with the birth of his firstborn male child, firstborn child, I should say. Welcome to the world, Charles Muta. Is the next item on the agenda is public expression. Anyone in the audience wishing to address the board at this time?
Are you sure?
Anyone from the Button residence wishing to address the
Are you
board at
sure?
this time? Seeing none, the chair would I should mention that our next meeting would be scheduled for Monday, December 2nd. So keep that item, that date open on your agenda, and the chair would entertain a motion to adjourn.
I make that motion. Second.
It's been moved by Commissioner Prieto, properly seconded by Councilman Councilman Salinas, beg your pardon, to adjourn. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. We are adjourned.